The sky broke without warning, splitting open like a sheet of glass, and every person on the frontier world of Arkan felt the same cold fear when they saw shapes moving inside the cracks of the heavens, shapes that looked almost human but twisted in impossible ways. No one understood what was happening, but everyone knew something terrible had arrived. The air itself seemed to shiver, and buildings that were solid stone only minutes before began to stretch and bend as if they were made of warm wax. Streets curved into new paths, doorways led to places that did not exist the day before, and the laws of reality behaved like they were no longer fixed. In the middle of this chaos stood a small group of humans miners, a few soldiers and an astropath named Saren who watched their once quiet town turn into a living maze. Surin felt a sharp pressure inside her mind, like a voice whispering from behind a locked door, telling her that the future had changed in ways even she could not read. The soldiers tried to keep the group together, but the ground shifted beneath their feet, and hallways they used to know now looped back on themselves. The miners whispered that the world was dreaming, or maybe waking up, and none of them wanted to know which was worse. Saren suddenly saw flashes of things that had not happened, yet faces crying, walls melting, shadows stretching across the land, and she realized these were not visions of the warp as she once knew it. They were messages. Every pattern, every strange movement of the world felt intentional, as if something powerful was trying to guide them, test them, or trap them. They moved through the twisting streets, searching for safety, but even daylight felt uncertain, the sun changing size and color as if it struggled to remain real. When the group reached the old transport hub at the town's edge, they found the building still standing, untouched by the shifting chaos around them. It looked normal, almost comforting, and that alone made everyone uneasy. Inside, they discovered maps and reports that described their exact path through the ruined town, even though they had only lived it minutes earlier. Saren touched one of the documents and felt a pulse of energy, warm and cold at the same time, confirming her worst fear. Someone had predicted their actions before they made them. Someone was watching. Someone was planning. As the group stared at the strange writing, the walls began to hum like a distant heartbeat, and from the far end of the hall came a soft echo of footsteps, steady and calm, as if the person walking had been waiting for them to arrive. The soldiers raised their weapons, the miners backed away, and Saren felt her pulse quicken, because the presence coming toward them felt familiar, like a shadow of someone she once knew, but she could not remember who. And then the footsteps stopped, right outside the door.